Now, I cannot think of a better way to end our morning rush this morning, a better way to end our segment here on Monday with an amazing, funny, explosive, colorful, I'll say handsome, I'm allowed to say handsome fella who's joining us in the studio. It's Shelton Tinarwo. Shelton, yes. AKA GoddlyZeus.
Hi. Yes, I am handsome indeed. Thank you so much.
You are handsome indeed. How are you this morning?
I'm good. I'm feeling great. You know, the sun's shining.
Yeah.
You know, my skin is basking. You know what I'm saying?
So, and you're looking great?
Yeah, I'm looking great. You know, I'm feeling good. You know, and I'm Zimbabwean.
And you're Zimbabwean.
Yes.
And that is absolutely fantastic because I love how you drive. I mean, okay, first of all, let me ask you, Shelton, what are you? Okay, because I said to you, you're very funny. So I'm like, are you a comedian? Or you teach us a lot of stuff. Are you a teacher? You give us content, a content creator. Please, just explain who GoddlyZeus is.
Okay, GoddlyZeus is anything you can imagine.
Right.
That's what I wanted to, like, put out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have a dream, if you have a vision, you can just, you know, bring it to life. So let's say, for example, if we imagine, like there's, you know, Mazondo falling in the sky. Right. And then we talk about Mazondo, like imagine Mazondo, you know, anything you can imagine.
And so, I can see with some stuff that we're just showing here. I did watch some stuff yesterday. This one, what were you doing in this?
This is actually an ad.
Right.
I was just, we were showing the cheesecakes and the coffee at Luca Polo.
All right.
Yes.
So you do adverts. You do adverts for companies as well.
Yeah.
How did you get to do companies? Because I remember when I met you, you were telling me a story of how you just started doing this because people wanted to learn about Zimbabwe because you'd come from Turkey. I remember it was. But how did you now then delve into monetizing this gift that you have? Okay,
so basically, like, I just love food, right? So I would just like make videos, like, you know, just having fun. Creating content based around food and everything. So I was like, you know what, if there's a way to sharpen my skills, I would like to, like, you know, showcase products in a fun way that everyone can enjoy. You know, like those adverts, like, you know, they're like those 80s ads and stuff like that. So I wanted to bring that nostalgic feeling back to the audience. And then from there, that's when I was like, you know what, I can't just like stay with food. I can actually go anywhere.
Yeah.
Because, you know, everything that we see in this life, everything that we go through is content.
Yeah, that's it.
That's how it began, and then
companies started appraching you.
Like, hey, can you do this for us?
Because I know you've done for cooking oil. Also, you've done for Kango. I was watching it yesterday. You know the cup, ondiro, whatever it is that you.
Komichi.
Yes, komichi.
Sounds Japanese. I don't know.
And you were saying that, and it's absolutely fantastic because people are watching this, and you know you are coming in an angle. Remember when I did say, "Are you a teacher?" Because you're teaching the teaching aspect of your content. Please tell us more about that.
Yeah, because when I was outside, I noticed that a lot of people don't know much about Zimbabweans.
Right.
Like, when you tell them you're from Zimbabwe, they just, you know, think other things, you know what I'm saying?
Like you walk with lions on Samnioma.
Yeah. So I was like, no, we're actually awesome.
Yeah.
We have so much to offer and so much that the world hasn't seen. Right. So when I came here, I was like, you know what, I want to start with the indigenous roots. And then from there, I want to go with, to show the people as well. And then from the people, what we have, you know, as Zimbabweans, who we are, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So bringing that out and, you know, creating content that people haven't seen before, not just Zimbabweans, like people out there.
Yeah.
And then, you know, that can actually, you know, cause like a shift, you know, in the world. And be like, hey, you know what, Zimbabwe is awesome.
I know how to say komichi.
Yeah, I know how to say komichi. You know, and you're teaching Debele, Shona, Nyanja, you know, a lot of things there. So, yeah.
So that's absolutely fantastic. And I mean, I think I was watching another one where about your teeth, when you were getting your railway tracks and things like that. And I thought it was absolutely funny. But another thing that I sat and I thought about was how you are so open with that issue. You're not conscious about it or whatever it is. Yeah. And it actually helped me say, hey, you know what? I can actually go out there and say, my hair is looking great because, I mean, was that the angle that you were coming with that, or you were just advertising the dentist?
Oh, okay, no. So I actually wasn't advertising the dentist.
Okay.
I was like, for a long time, I had crooked teeth.
Okay.
So people would always make fun of me. And for a long time, I was like, hey, you know what? I'm going to own this. And later on in life, I'm going to be able to fix my teeth.
Right.
And the time came, because I was like, saving up some money for a while. And then I found him online and I was like, hey, let me actually create a series and show people, that, it's okay. If you have bad teeth, it's okay.
Yeah.
Where you can
actually afford it and fix it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, after that, I saw a lot of people actually messaging me like, hey, like how was it? Was it painful? And all this and what? And then, some people were actually even like feeling comfortable about their own teeth. Like, you also have like those crooked teeth.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, it's normal.
And I think, it's actually really fantastic because, I mean, what you are doing, you thought you were just creating content, but you're actually helping people and you're actually moving on with that. Now, do you work alone? Do you have a team that you have? Tell us about the structure of how you're coming up with this. Okay,
so I actually have a team.
Okay, wow.
Yeah. So, like, at times we can be like 3 to 4 or 2. It just depends on the type of content we're shooting.
Yeah.
And then I have a creative advisor as well. Like when we're going through what we're supposed to do and which type of content, we're supposed to put out. Because, like a lot goes into content.
Right.
I'm not just going to make a video. I'm going to take like different angles. Like, Marisa likes this angle. Let me shoot her from this angle.
Right.
And then, that earring that you have. Then I'll make those sound effects like just
because there's a lot of vibes. Yeah, and look, even watching, I think we will play some of your stuff at the end of this interview.
Yeah.
And how you get so somebody can say, hey, this is not. You probably need machinery worth $30,000 to make sure that. I mean, how do you do it? Is it a phone? Like how do you work it? How do you do it?
Okay, the funny thing is. Okay, I can talk to the camera.
Yes, you can talk to the camera.
The funny thing is, most of the content you see, I use a phone. And then some of it, I use a camera. That's what happens. Yeah. So
phone yangu E.
Phone E.
That's why you just take...
CapCut, and then you just become creative with it.
Wow.
Literally.
That is absolutely incredible.
So
for people who are watching and saying, hey, I love to do this, but I can't because I can't afford it, you can actually just use your phone.
Yeah, you can actually just use your phone. Just be creative, like as long as you have a good camera.
Yeah.
Just be creative with it. Download CapCut, and there's other applications out there, you know what I'm saying? And then just be creative with it. You can do a lot.
Yeah.
And then if you want to do extra stuff like for corporates and all that, you can literally, that's when you need a camera.
Yeah. And you can always hire one, or you can always just partner with somebody who has a great camera.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. I'm quite thrilled. So listen, okay, you've come from the first, now you're in the second, now we can say the third. What's your next move? What more are we expecting from GoddlyZeus?
I must say.
Oh, do tell.
Okay, so I'm working on a project.
Okay.
Whereby I think it has never been done before. So it's going to be quite interesting. So imagine 10 businesses in one video. And each business is connected in a way. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like from one scene, let's say I'm at a restaurant, and then the other scene takes me like I'm having coffee somewhere else, but then they're all merged in a different way. And then the next thing I end up like, at a lodge, that type of thing.
Yeah.
But they're all merged and, and I will be telling a story, but they're all 10.
All right.
So that's going to be something
that's coming up.
Something unique.
Yeah.
Like, no one has ever seen that before.
That is absolutely fantastic, and we are looking forward to that content.
Okay.
And in the next 5 years, your 5-year plan, where do you see yourself? Is this what we can say Shelton decided to do this for the rest of his life, or do you have other projects or other things that you do?
Yeah, I want to be on TV like you.
All right, you are on. Guess what, mate? You are on TV.
You know what I'm saying? No, like I would actually love to have like my own show, like my own TV show. And like reach the world, like basically like reach the world. I want like the whole world to be like Zimbabwe's awesome.
Yeah.
Basically, and people, to wear that merch and be like, hey, you know what? I'm not Zimbabwean, but I feel good.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then branch it out to Africans.
Yeah.
Africans are awesome.
Yeah.
And branch it out, to like the whole world is awesome. So like I see myself later on as someone that's just gonna bring joy to the world. To be honest.
And I think you are bringing a lot of joy, a lot of laughs, a lot of crazy, funny stunts that you hit out there. Yeah. I think is absolutely fantastic. Yeah. But I think, can we maybe now play something that GoddlyZeus has done? Let's take a look at some of the content that he is creating.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm back with this Kungemsana Huku with my delicious fa'a and Jupiter chips that are out of this world. From Zimbabwe, I'm Professor Kuzashin. Let's see what abilities we gain from this combination. What if I had the universe in my hand, with each corner of energy running through my veins that were made to connect with everything and become one with the universe? As I snack on my Jupiter chips, I gain the ability to harness every particle in my surroundings, allowing me to shape and mold the energy into any form I play. Power number 3, telekinesis. Amy, I just saved Zimbabwe from an asteroid. Laser beam eye. And the last power we gained, the ability of nature. Connecting with Mother Earth. Mama, that is so cool. Amy. My Fanta and Jupiter's combination was a success. Fanta. Zimbabwe's awesome.
Give me a high five. I think it's just funny. It's just so funny. You've taken Jupiters and made a whole thing about them. And that's creativity. And I think it's a gift that you have to thank God for, because not many people are creative in that manner. But you know what? We've run out of time. Okay. I wish we could just go on the whole day talking about this.
Can I say one thing?
Yes, yeah, absolutely,
okay.
Please.
So the reason why I'm called GoddlyZeus is because Zeus is my nickname. And then godly, it's because everything is through God.
Right.
Everything is godly.
Everything is godly.
Yes. So I like that thing when you talked about God.
Yes.
Like,
He has given you the gift, and thank you so much for driving it. And I do hope you'll have teams everywhere. Yeah. Zimbabwe is awesome.
Konapo. Ipapo pa ZTN Prime. DSTV channel 294. The place to be.